Welcome to Collectible Motorcar of Atlanta. My name is Chris, I'm the sales manager here, and today I have a really unique 1968 Chevrolet C10. This truck has got a 6.2 liter LS motor under the hood with some goodies attached to it, as well as custom interior and custom suspension, and we'll dig into that a little deeper as we get going. We're gonna start up here on the front of the truck here. You got brand new chrome bumper, you've got a freshly painted grille, all new trim pieces, you've got upgraded LED headlights, We'll go ahead and show you that real quick. Definitely gives you that really cool Restomod feel on this truck. This truck has had an off-frame restoration done on it. Pretty much every panel on the truck has been replaced. We've got a ton of documentation on this truck that shows the build process with all the new sheet metal and everything. So if you guys are interested in that, just ask and we'll send that to you. As we work our way down the side here, you do have brand new marker light here. The paint is a really pretty color. It's an aqua, I don't remember the exact name, we'll post it at the bottom. It's something aqua poly, but it's a really pretty like bluish green color with some metal flake in it, and it's in really good condition. Super sweet paint job. The truck's probably got about 200 miles on it since the restoration. We'll go ahead and point out the wheels. You got some really nice welds. I feel like these wheels really fit this truck. This truck is built more of like a Restomod Pro Touring style build. It's got full built suspension from QA1. If you notice too, you've got upgraded disc brakes up front. They're made by a company called CPP. Super nice brakes. Definitely give the truck a good feel when you're driving this truck at high speeds and you need to come to a stop. It'll definitely stop the truck. As we look at the door here, door's in really good condition. Your gaps look good. Brand new chrome door handles, brand new lock. You do have a mirror up here to be able to see what's behind you when you're backing up or making lane changes. As we work to the side of the bed here, you do have a side exiting exhaust, which, man, I'm telling you, sounds sweet, especially when you got the window down and your arm hanging out the door and you're just cruising. You can hear the rumble of that V8. It just gives you the goosebumps, man. Super cool. I'm a huge fan of trucks, especially ones with big horsepower. We also have the really wide Weld wheel out back here, supporting a 275. Nice brand new tire on the back, give you good traction. As we work our way around the back here, you've got brand new bumpers here, or brand new bumper, nice chrome bumper, super clean. You do have LED brake lights as well with your LED reverse light. All of it works as it should. You've got nice new hardware here for your tailgate. Tailgate's all in really good condition. You do have the gas tank relocated to the back of the bed here. Let Justin come over here and I'll show you. This is one of the must that most guys that have trucks like this definitely want. So it has been relocated out of the cab to the rear of the bed. You do have the wood back here. It's not fancy. The guy just painted it black to kind of match that bad to the bone feel on this truck. But overall, this truck is in really, really good condition. But with that being said, let's move to my favorite part, which is the engine in this truck. All right, guys, this 68 C10 is supporting a 6.2 liter L98 truck engine. It's all aluminum block, aluminum heads, came out of a 2008 Escalade. It's got a stage 3 BTR camshaft. All the heads have been rebuilt with new titanium valve retainers and trunnion bearings. You've got the really nice Holley high-rise intake, which really gives the motor that really cool look. You've got power brakes. You have the Mighty Mouse catch can. You've got a nice aluminum radiator with electric fans to keep this motor cool. This truck is supporting vintage air, so you got nice AC, heat, you got everything you need. You could literally daily drive this truck. This truck is super, super nice. You've got the really nice billet hinges here. The firewall's been shaved. Overall, the engine bay is simple, but very clean and sporty at the same time. It's kind of crazy how he was able to do all of that in kind of one thing. You know, typically it's really sporty or sometimes it's really custom or really plain, but it's kind of a mixture of all. And I really just like the way he did the setup on this. It's very simple, but at the same time, very tasteful. But overall, pretty simple setup. Like I said, it's the 6.2 liter V8. Puts out great horsepower at that stage 3 BTR camshaft. Got the long tube speed engineering heads. But guys, like I said, this thing is a rocket ship and definitely handles really good with the suspension that's underneath it. I also wanted to mention it's got a 3300, I think it's a 34 or 3300 stall, backed by a 4L80 transmission. So you got a really strong transmission to be able to hold all this power. One of the things we see a lot is a lot of these engines have 4L60 transmissions. And a 4L60 transmission is a good transmission when you've got just a stock motor, but when you've got one like this putting out a ton of power, you definitely want the strength of a 4L80. So this one has all that. This truck is literally ready to go. Don't need to do anything to it. It's ready to hit the street or the autocross track or whatever you want to do to it. But super nice truck, and the motor is amazing. It definitely makes me want to pull my wallet out on this one and buy this one. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this custom interior that's in this truck. All right, guys, we're in the 68 C10. First, I'm gonna start off with this gorgeous seat. This is a Snowden seat. It's diamond stitching, real leather material, super nice seat. You've got brand new carpet in here, black carpet to match the black theme. Your dash is painted to match the exterior, super clean. We'll start over here on this door panel. Door panels are pretty simple, but I like that about this truck. You just have this black piece of metal here. You've got the power window switch, and then you've got your billet door handle. Simple, but clean. We'll go ahead and move on the inside here. I'll step in. You've got a Flaming River adjustable tilt column. You also have a really nice sport steering wheel here with some carbon fiber on the top. You've got the Dakota digital gauges. You also have the retro sound radio, which we have 2 speakers on each corner of the cab with a 10-inch sub in the back. Really sounds good, especially for a small cab like this. You do have the shifter moved off the column down here on the floor to operate your 4L80 transmission. You do have vintage air, so you have AC and heat. It's all controlled right here with the controls on the dash. As well, you have the push button start, which is super cool. Let me grab the key. I'll kind of show you how that works and talk about the keyless entry. So this truck does have power locks and keyless entry. So you hit the unlock button, put your foot on the brake, it starts to flash, and then you just hold the button down. It goes ahead and fires right up for you. You do have your Holley screen here. It's just sitting down right here. It stays there most of the time. It's pretty good. Got a really clean, nice dash pad as well up here. Let Justin go ahead and show that. But overall, this truck is super awesome. It's been completely gone through. All the wiring's brand new. Just a super, super nice truck. And this seat is very, very comfortable. But with that being said, guys, let's get to the best part and let's go drive this beauty. All right, guys, we're in the 1968 C10, taking it out for a little test drive. Overall, one thing I can tell you about the truck is you do hear the exhaust with it being side exiting right there, but it's got a really good note to it. I really love the gauges. You can see them nice and clear. So like when you're needing to manually shift the shifter, you can see the RPMs very well. But overall, the truck, man, it drives amazing. And the steering with the rack and pinion is amazing. It's very responsive. It's pretty firm, pretty stiff. You can really feel what the truck's doing. And one thing that I really like about the truck is the power. Yeah, now this truck is fast, guys. With the 6.2 liter LS motor in it, this thing will get down and go. It's got a Circle D converter in it, so right when you mat it to the floor, it puts it right in the power band. Overall, this truck is amazing, and like I said, I really, really love the suspension on it. And I even like the steering wheel, and even like the position of the steering wheel. You know, it's right here close to me. I can really move the truck how I want to move it, and it keeps me stable on this bench seat. But guys, the suspension on this truck, man, RodTech knows what they're doing, man. The suspension is amazing. It's not super firm, so it's not beating you up, but it's not super soft where you're getting a ton of body roll. Overall, this truck is ready for the track, or it's a street warrior. You can take it out here on the street and do what we're doing right here, taking it around some turns. And this truck just sticks to the ground. Yeah, this truck is super fun. Gets down very well. One thing I wanted to mention too is it's got a really good set of CPP brakes on it. So this thing stops like it needs to. Definitely handles the power well, and you can definitely stop really good when you need to. But guys, overall, there's not really much more to say on this truck other than just wow. The build quality on this truck is awesome. It's top tier. The guy that built this truck definitely didn't skimp out on any cheap parts. He definitely used name brand stuff. So overall, the truck is super amazing, and we do not see this truck lasting very long. So if you guys are interested, definitely give us a call and reach out to us. But with that being said, let's go ahead and pull this one back inside and put it up on the lift, and let's show you the really cool suspension underneath this truck. All right, guys, we're underneath this beautiful 1968 C10 Restomod. I know earlier in the video I was saying that it was Rod Tech. I had mistakenly called it that. It's actually a QA1, which is just as good. QA1 and Rod Tech are the two top brands in the market for this type of stuff. But with the kit, what you get is a really thick sway bar here with brand new bushings. Everything's been greased recently. We serviced all the grease fittings and everything on this suspension. You get tubular upper and lower control arms. This truck has also been converted to a rack and pinion, which really gives you that nice steering and response that you get. You do have a single adjustable coilovers here in the front as well. Underneath this LS engine here, you've got really nice orange paint on the oil pan. We just did a oil filter or oil change on it. You've got a 480 transmission as well, long tube headers that are going out to a 3-inch collector. So you got 3-inch manual bent exhaust to Borla mufflers, and this truck sounds really good with the side exiting exhaust. As you notice down as we go through here, the drive shaft, you've got your transmission mount here. This is all super clean and painted black. Your frame's all painted black. It looks really clean. I'm really impressed with how clean the bottom of the floor pans and everything. They did it in like a rhino lining or like a truck bed lining, and that really adds to extra protection for the bottom of the car when you're driving it, or the bottom of the truck when you're driving it. But overall, just really clean. The exhaust here is all stainless, and it looks really good. It won't rust or anything. As we move to the back here, we do have some really nice tubular trailing arms that are also QA1. And what this really does is just really gives a better stiffness to the rear suspension. It keeps everything stable. You don't have the old flimsy rubber bushings like you do with the factory. But you do have a 12-bolt rear here, so it's a super strong rear end. It can handle the horsepower. You've got an upgraded fuel rail here as well. You do have the 2 single adjustable coilovers out back. But overall, this is just a super cool truck, and there's been a ton of money invested in this truck. You also have 4-wheel disc brakes as well. I've also mentioned that. But overall, this truck does not need anything. It's just ready to hit the road and drive. You can autocross it. You can daily drive it. You can take it to the mountains and cruise in it. You can do a road trip. If you like the power tours that they do, you can do that in this truck easily, and it would make it no problem at all. I would not feel uncomfortable to hop in this truck and drive it 400 or 500 miles. But with that being said, guys, we do not see this truck lasting long. So if you're seeing this video and you want this truck, you need to give us a call because it will not last long. We have it priced really well. There's been a ton of money invested in this truck. So give us a call at 770-738-7111. And you can also see the truck in more detail with all our pictures on collectiblemotorcarofAtlanta.com. But until next time, we'll see you later.